YouTube, what's going on? I hope y'all are having another amazing day. We absolutely killed it again in the markets. It's almost like I don't know what it is anymore. It's like it's like we call the trade out, we provide the trade setup, we call the analysis. I mean, it just plays out. I don't understand. I think at this point it's just all God, right? You pray every day, positive affirmations, tell yourself that you're a great trader, believe it, right? If you don't believe it, you're not going to feel it, right? Become the future self of what you want to be in life, right? If you want to be a great trader, tell yourself, hey, I'm a great trader, right? And just stick to one strategy. Please don't hop around from YouTube to YouTube, looking at this strategy and that strategy. Pick one, right? Pick one, stick to it. If it has consistency, then it does, right? If it has an edge, then it does. Stick to it, but don't bounce around. What's really made a big change for me is really a little mixture of a couple things. ICT, smart money concepts, liquidity, fair value gaps, supply and demand, trend line breaks, closure below or above structure on a higher time frame. Usually will tell you which direction it wants to go. Once you figure out which direction it wants to go, then that's when you only take those trades. If it's bullish on the day, only take buys, right? Or longs. If it's bearish on the day, only take sells or shorts, right? And NQ is NAS. Gold is also GC, right? The charts are going to be slightly different a little bit, and the prices are going to be different, but it's all the same chart, right? So if you could trade futures, you could trade Forex, and if you could trade Forex, you could trade futures. It's all the same difference, right? But I think the main thing at this point is just being consistent. And in order for you to be consistent, you cannot go for home runs every single day. It's not going to work like that, right? You're gonna hit your base hits, and then you might get to third base, and then you might get you just never know, right? But I always go for a 1 to 3 at least, just to kind of 3x my position. But always, anytime that you enter, like I always say, anytime that you enter a trade, make it low risk, right? Then with confluence, then scale in to maximize on the profits, right? And then once you get that push, maybe close out a couple trades, take partials, move to break even and stuff like that. But that's really all you got to do, to really make money in this market. So let's check it out. I'm going to show you the charts of what we look for today in the group. And yeah, so that way you can kind of maybe do your own back testing and see what you want to do from there, right? Check it out. So as we can see here, I did go ahead and mark up gold. We got a close above the last high here, the lower high. And I want her to come down and test this area before taking off, right? So she did come down and test this area, this now support around like 33.66-ish. And then she went ahead and took off to 33.75, as we can see here. So she respected the support and she took off. So that's essentially all you really look for. As for NAS, we went ahead and took sells, on this beautiful supply zone here. Yeah, went ahead and took the London tide, grabbed that liquidity. But as soon as we start seeing dojis, that's our confirmation to go and scale in. And this is where we went ahead and took majority of our trade off. And then the buys went ahead and took action and took over at that point. So I'll kind of show you real quick over here as what the buys are doing, on that. Looks like it's right here. So it rejected right off, almost hitting the demand area entry, and just completely took off back to the highs. So that's a key area, on a higher time frame is why it respected the that demand zone, and we're above the 200 EMA, which I do use for an extra added confluence. But other than that, it's just been an absolute amazing day. Took another 1100 off the markets. And just absolutely killed it, right? I mean, $1,100 a day, you can't beat that. So if you're interested in the group, like, subscribe, comment. I'll send you the link. Also, the link to the group will be in the section below, the description of this video. I hope you have a great day, and we'll be back at it tomorrow. Peace.